Here we are again, my chicas and chicos. So what's up, fam? It's your boy Chico Chad, and tonight we are breaking down Den of Thieves Part 1 because Part 2 already out. Check it out. It's a complex movie with complex characters, thrilling action, missed opportunities. Stay locked in, share your thoughts, and stick around for the Q&A at the end. Let's get into it. All right, now the way they set the stage on this, the streets of LA are more than a backdrop. They are a character. The neon lit diners, the sketchy alleyways, and tense stakeouts pull you into a world where survival is the only goal. The city's duality is glitz and grit. That's the new LA stamina right there. It's full display, immersing you in this dangerous underbelly. Now, for me, the setting works, but I couldn't help but think they could have done more to reflect the city's cultural and social economic diversity. It's there, but it feels like an afterthought. All right, so it's time to meet the players in the Den of Thieves Part 1. We got Big Nick, played by Gerard Butler. Big Nick is the anti-hero. His personal life is in shambles. His morals are questionable. And he is very relentless. He keeps you watching. Butler's portrayal brings on intensity, but at times I just wondered, does his obsession with justice make him any better than the criminals that he's chasing? That's just something to think about. Next player in the game, Merry Men. Yep, give it up for him, Pablo Schreiber. Merry Men, he's calm, calculated. He's a mastermind who steals the show. His precise and confidence is always ahead of the game. What's fascinating about him is how he makes you respect him despite his criminality. Now, Donnie, played by O'Shea Jackson Jr., you gotta give it up for O'Shea. Now, Donnie is the most relatable character that every man caught between two ruthless forces. O'Shea Jackson Jr. delivers a performance that feels personal. His struggles remind me of how everyday people navigate systems stacked against them. You know exactly who and what I'm talking about. Okay, so next up in Den of Thieves Part 1, we're going to talk about what scenes actually worked in here. The opening heist, intense. The final shootout in traffic, pure freaking chaos. Every gunshot feels impactful, and you're on the edge of your seat the entire time. It's a chess match. This just isn't a shoot 'em up flick. It's all about strategy. Big Nick and Merry Men are locked. They are locked in a mental chess game, and every move matters. Let me tell you, because the atmosphere that LA brings, it brings this movie to life. From gritty streets to flashy locales, the setting pulls you into a tension-filled narrative, and that's exactly what you're looking for. They put you right in the movie. Now, it's a couple of scenes out there that missed the mark. Undeveloped subplots. Let's talk about that. Now, Nick's family life feels like a filler. If they weren't going to explore his personal struggles more deeply, why include them at all? Okay, that's what I'm saying. We got pacing issues going on here. Over 2 hours. Some scenes just drag out. My God, I'm running out of water and juice and popcorn. It feels like the movie is trying too hard to be edgy at times, sacrificing the pacing for style. That's all I'm saying, Hollywood. You sacrifice the pacing for style. It's not going to work. All right, people. Here are some of my final thoughts for my chicas and my chicos. The Den of Thieves Part 1 is a gritty, smart, and very, very intense heist movie that knows its audience. While the pacing and undeveloped subplots hold it back, it delivers where it counts: the action, the strategy, the character dynamics. My final verdict is a 4 out of 5 stars, with 5 being the highest rating. Now stick around for the Q&A, and I'm going to give you my answers on those, and you can write yours in the comments below. Thank you. Now, I've been thinking, I watched this movie a few times, and I got some bigger questions. This movie hints at deeper themes: race, class, morality, but it doesn't fully explore them. Instead, it focuses on action and strategy. Nothing wrong with that, Hollywood, but imagine if it leaned into those themes more. Would it have elevated the movie? Me, on a personal level, I think so. Now, at this point, the movie, I'm all into it. Okay? And I love it. Can't wait to see Den of Thieves 2. All right, my chicas and chicos, here we go with Den of Thieves Part 1 Q&A. What makes this a great heist movie? For me, it's a mix of smart strategy, compelling characters, and the high stakes. Den of Thieves Part 1 nails the strategy. It nails the characters, but it could have leaned harder into its emotional depth. Now, the second question: does Nick's obsession with justice make him a good guy? Nope, not entirely. Not how I see it. Nick operates in the morality gray zone, and sometimes he feels like a villain with a badge. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, number 3 for the Q&A, chicas and chicos. Do you root for everyman because he's smart, or because he rebels against the system? Both. Everyman is brilliant, and his rebellion feels like the commentary on how systems fail the people. Now, number 4. If you were in Donnie's shoes, chicas and chicos, would you play both sides? That's a hard question to answer, but let me tell you how I feel about it. I'd probably play both sides to survive, but I would have a clear exit plan. Something Donnie locked in until the very end. He did it. Now, number 5. Does the action feel realistic? Now, chicas and chicos, I'm going to tell you. Yes, the traffic standoff was very chaotic, like I said, but believable. Still, some of the scenes felt a little too polished for the gritty tone that they were going for. Hollywood, let it play itself out. Let them freestyle a little bit. Now, number 6. Should they have cut or developed Nick's family drama? I say definitely develop it. Showing more of Nick's personal struggles would have added depth to his character and made his obsession with justice a little bit more understandable. I want to thank you for rocking with me tonight. And don't forget to follow, share, and hit that subscribe button. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know what movie should we review next. Until then, stay safe and stay sharp. To all my chicas and chicos, I'm saying peace from Chico Chad.